read it to you. It says, I have escaped from Arkham Asylum, and revenge will be sweet. Free once again to pursue my dishonorable profession. If you try to play your hand against mine, you will find the Joker is wild. Signed, the Joker.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and welcome to the Team Liquid Legacy Cup. We left you last night, Wallace and I, who are your casters again for today. We left you at the semi-finals after also a very interesting cast where we watched Norgrim beat up a bot, which was a pretty cool match to watch. So today we're going to be finishing the tournament up. It's going to be not as long of a cast as last time. But yeah, so my co-caster once again will be Wallace. Wallace, what's up, man? Wallace, you might need to unmute yourself.
Yep, hello. Hello to everyone. I hope you can hear me right now.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it while I'm just pouring some beer in my cup.
This is a very professional cast, people.
Yeah. So yeah, so we're gonna start with the semi-finals, I think, right?
Yeah. We're gonna go into Kryak versus dsaqwe.
Nice.
As far as I know, this is game 1.
Okay. We have new Jade. First starting the first match. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah. Here we go. Let's get right into it.
Okay, so we have in the upper right corner the red Terran Cryo, and we have at the bottom left dsaqwe as the purple Protoss.
Alright, so what can you tell me about these two gentlemen right here?
Well, they're both really strong players, obviously. dsaqwe is a really good PvT player, so I would favor him in this match actually. And Kryak is really solid Terran player, so he's going to put up a good fight, I think, in this game. Yeah, but yeah, as a fellow Protoss player, I'm going to favor dsaqwe.
Yeah. So last night we actually saw Kryak beat out True Touch. So yeah, he knocked out True Touch to get to the semi-finals, which is a very high accomplishment of its own. True Touch winning, I believe, 3 cups so far. Yeah. So yeah, he's a monster. And beating
Kryak is really good.
Yeah, beating True Touch is no small feat.
Yeah, of course. But I think Jade is also good for PvT. I mean, it's generally kind of Pro's favorite map, one would say. But if the Terran player actually in the long game can take 2 mains and defend them, it favors the Terran in this position. But it's pretty hard to do that. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting match.
Alright, so what kind of strategy would you go for as Terran on this map?
As Terran, I'm going to get a quick third base and defend on the ridge, because it's pretty hard for Protoss to make a timing attack and a good attack to kill all the tanks and whatnot. And I would actually expand fast, I mean like with the bunker to take my second CC faster. But as we see, Kryak is not doing that. He's going to go straight for gas, barracks gas, and put his factory first, playing it safe.
Yeah, I'd imagine he's probably going to go for a fast double here. Fake double, rather.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, to get some mines out on the natural, be a bit safer against any kind of aggression, because if you go for the Rax expansion, you are a bit vulnerable to massive goon pressure, I would say.
Yeah, but once you get the bunker, you have to just prepare and get your tank up meanwhile, and you're going to have a strong economy after that. But it's also good to start standardly, so it's pretty good.
So first Marine popping out here, it's going to deny the probe scout. Actually, even surprised he didn't go in there. He decided that the life of the probe was more valuable than the scout information.
Yeah, well, he wouldn't have got him anyway, so I think it's a good decision to just keep the probe outside of the Terran base, to know what's up, to know how many Marines are there, when the tank pops up. Just information like that can help you figure out when exactly to move out with your units and whatnot, to stop the FD push. So it's now SCV in the base for Kryak, and dsaqwe chasing it off with 1 Dragoon. It's going to die soon, it's already on 10 HP. Come on, 1 hit, there we go.
Yeah. Okay, so Cry getting his add-on for the machine shop. I wonder if he's gonna go for a siege expand, or if he's gonna try and get some mines down. I would actually think siege expand might be better in these positions because it's quite a far distance between your base and your opponent's main. That a fake double is probably not going to be all that effective.
Yeah, I think so too. Given that they're cross map positions, and but we shall see. I think yeah, we have mines, so it's going to be a key.
Okay, yeah, interesting choice. Let's see. Meantime, dsaqwe throwing down his expansion. The dsaqwe, yeah, he's known for going for very long games.
Yeah,
he likes he likes games to last at least 40 minutes. So let's see what it's going to treat us to this game. As yeah.
Yeah, well, PvTs when you have two strong players usually go around the 25-minute mark usually. So with the dsaqwe, I think we can have a 1 hour game.
Yeah. So SCV dies scouting the Nexus, I believe. Yeah, nothing very surprising so far. Quick robotics facility for the dsaqwe is going to be able to spot any spider mine pressure. So yeah. Yeah,
and his build is I think what is the standard nowadays in PvT. You just get three Dragoons, and then you get your Nexus, and then you get your Robo, and add 2 more gateways. I think that's what I do usually versus Terran. So I like his build. It's pretty strong. If you don't die to the initial FD, which right now Crack is trying to pull off, and he has 2 tanks and a lot of Marines, so that might do some damage.
He doesn't have siege mode though, which I think is actually something he might have preferred because he's only got 1 vulture.
Yeah, but 2 tanks versus 3 tanks and what is 7 Marines and 1 vulture versus 4 Dragoons.
Here we go. Good target fire by the dsaqwe there. The vulture's trying to borrow some spider mines right behind the Dragoons, but Dragoons are going a different way, and they are getting zoned out a little bit, but observers will be on the way soon. So
well, that was really smart from Krauk. He just cornered those Dragoons. He knows that he doesn't have detection skill, and he's going to try to push towards the natural and to the Nexus. And, let's see if he can manage to get that in time.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take everything back I said about Cryok's build, and this is working really well for him. Even though the dsaqwe went for early observers, he's still locked out a little bit because of these 2 mines here, as the Dragoons, as a siege tank and the Marines and the Vulture are going to take down his Nexus, and the dsaqwe is going to be put far behind, unless he can stop this right now.
Yeah, and I think Crack should just focus the Nexus. It's more important at this point. We see already the observer out, so he does that and he gets it, and the dsaqwe is going to clean the rest of the army, but there isn't one to go in the way.
Yeah, a lot of these Dragoons are heavily damaged, so that's okay for Crack. He shouldn't fear a counterattack all too soon, I don't think. So. Yeah,
well, he lost 2 tanks, but I think he's going to be able to be just fine. I think he already has siege mode, maybe. We shall see now.
Yeah. So
and the dsaqwe needs to clear the mines first, which are paying gas to clean all those mines they them out.
Siege mode has completed in the meantime, so he's gonna have siege tanks to back it up. I think it's a little bit too close to the wall though. I think Dragoons can shoot it before the wall goes down, which could be dangerous for Cryok.
Yeah, but he has a pretty good wall with the engineering bay, and we shall see. Only 1 tank though, for the time being. The second tank is just popping up.
Yeah, and looks like the dsaqwe doesn't want to risk it, which, knowing the dsaqwe, is not really that much of a surprise, honestly.
Yeah.
So let's see. Yeah, this game's probably gonna last a bit longer.
Yeah, well, there was a small time frame where he could possibly snipe the engineering bay, but it was going to be really tight. So
yeah. So
I like his decision making in this position right now. I think he should just get to base now and contain the Terran.
So it's 41 SCVs right now to 30 probes, so Cryok has a very large economy advantage.
Yeah, so that's something I've actually noticed about Cryok's play. He never stops making SCVs, and his macro is fairly good. So if you lose like your Nexus early on, that's a huge blow if you're playing with Skin, because later on it's going to really bite you. And
so as Cryok here, do you think that going for some kind of 6 factory push would be a very good follow-up here?
I think so, yeah, but knowing him, I think he would just make like a couple more and then push out and then expand again. And let's say, yeah, you see now the first CC, so.
Yeah. Basically, so yeah, Cryok is going to lengthen the game. I'm not sure it's the right move because I think he had a very large economical advantage, which is going to be negated a little bit if he just allows the dsaqwe to expand himself. But we'll see how it goes for him.
Yeah, and we see meanwhile the dsaqwe is going with the fast arbiter tech. He now can put down the arbiter Chabron, so he's going to have fast arbiters in time to stop any push, timing push coming from Cryo.
Oh, I think he sniped something. Did he snipe a siege tank?
I'm not sure. I think it was a vulture probably. Or
okay, yeah, it could be. So yeah, the dsaqwe is contained, holding Cryok back from taking the third base just yet, which is almost completing. So it looks like Cryok will probably try to push out soon. He's got 8 siege tanks and only 2 vultures, so he's very siege tank heavy right now. But the siege tanks will be a little bit vulnerable if he pushes out too quickly.
Yeah, but the dsaqwe will be forced to back with his goons, and Cryok is going to just take the reach and make a way for his third CC.
So, slowly pushing forward, and dsaqwe is going to try to delay it a little bit, but he's going to have to back off for now, and Cryok's going to inch his way forward to take that third base.
Yeah, and we have the first arbiter already in production, and the dsaqwe is trying to just delay the Terran as much as he can, delay that third. I'm not sure if he's aware that there's a third CC already made, but he's doing his best right now to just delay Cryo from pushing out.
So engineering bay floating out, barracks is floating out. So this is a tactic for all the new players, the bountiful new players that Brood War still has. You use these floating buildings to get a bit more range for your siege tanks, because your siege tanks can shoot further away than they can see. So those buildings are very useful for that. Yeah,
and I think Cryok is going to be delayed even further now. He needs to really take hold on the third phase.
And Cryok, did he scout the arbiters? Because he's already making Goliath, so.
I think possibly, yeah, because he had scan for quite some time now, and he probably used the first 2 scans to scout the main and the natural. So yeah, I think he already knows what's up, and we see that the dsaqwe's third base is already up and functioning, and he has a good crop count, good saturation, still behind the worker count, but he's good for the time being.
Yeah, so one thing to note is that Cryok's actually keeping up in supply very well. Like normally in TVP, you'll see Protoss be like 20-30 supply ahead, maybe even more, depending on if they go for like a heavy Zealot Goon army or if they're going to go more tech heavy. But in this game, Cryok is keeping up very nicely to the dsaqwe, which is a result of that early game Nexus Snipe.
Yeah, exactly, and right now I think he's missing a round of unit production, and his minerals went up high a bit. But his position is really strong right now. He's focusing on making that wall on the third base with the 2 supply depots, and yeah, he has already a science facility, so he's going to be able to produce science vessels soon. Yeah.
So, okay, as Terran, how are you going to push across the map? Are you going to wait for Protoss to take a further away 4th base, like take the bottom right location like the dsaqwe is doing right now, and just push towards that, or are you actually going to try and cross the map?
Well, it depends. If I get 200, supply, I'll just attack anywhere. I'll just face the Protoss. I'll just battle wherever he is. And win, and then I'll take.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah, it's just that Hey Pro also just left the game, so it's like, oh, is something going on?
Bless you, Arcanus.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. I don't have a mute button that close to me.
Okay.
I tried to move the microphone as far away as possible. But For next game, I'll make sure I have a mute button.
Alright,
Anyway.
alright, no worries,
Yeah.
it's all fine. And we see that right now both players are just maxing with sack-fighting conditional gateways, and Cryo going up to 9 factories, which is scary, of 3 bases. And 3 base Terran can last for long. I mean, he can, that's the bad thing about playing versus Terran. After he gets that 3rd base, he can play for like 25 minutes without being behind.
Yeah.
And really cost efficient with his army.
Yeah, so in the meantime, dsaqwe is getting his 4th base up. He's getting more gateways. I'm not sure if he's got Templar tech yet. Yes, he does. And he does have 2 Archons, a Dark Templar, but he doesn't have any High Templars out. That's a bit surprising to me. Oh,
Yeah.
recall!
Oh, recall in the main. Nice, good recall. I didn't even see the arbiter.
Yeah, me neither. Oh my god, I'm terrible. But yeah, a big recall into the main base, and this is going to be very hard for Crack to stop. The science facility is still researching EMP. The EMP is not done yet. He scans, and he reveals the army, but his own army is just a little bit out of reach.
And he focuses now the main CC. Let's see if it's going to go down. It's going to be close.
He will take it down.
Yeah.
But he doesn't get the armories. I think he should focus the armories if he possibly can, because that will be a big blow to Cryon.
Yeah, that's always a good option, but I don't think he can at this point. There's the scans and all his armies will be ready.
Yeah. But was this a good trade for the dsaqwe?
I think so, yeah. He killed the main CC, so he denied on base. There's 2 minerals there and the gas, obviously. And yeah, I think that's a good trade. And meanwhile, he got his 4th base up at the bottom right, so he can rebuild his army. He's already at 170 supply again. So.
Oh, is this Arbiter going to deny the command center? Is there no Goliath anywhere? There are 2 Goliaths out, but they're not anywhere near. There they are. Is he going to deny the command center? Oh my god.
No, he's focusing the science vessel now.
No, kill the command center. That's 3
we
shots.
We have another arbiter at the natural going in with enough energy for Rico, and we're going to
Rico!
Killed Rico on the natural, but
I think it's going to be a massacre. This entire army's there. This is not good for the dsaqwe. Lots of splash damage going down on the siege tanks, on the SCVs though, so a lot of SCVs are dying, but...
Yeah, I think that now was not worth it, that recall here, but it's a fair trade. I think he killed like 10 SCVs, but...
Arbiter, please kill. You could have killed the command center. That's awful.
Yeah.
Oh well.
That's it. And now the science vessel comes in for more beating.
Oh well. Okay. This arbiter, it deserved to die.
Yeah.
Didn't do his job. Okay. The dsaqwe is actually getting the other main, which is to me quite surprising. Like, he's gonna have 2 very far away locations from each other to try and defend.
Yeah, but I actually like this. I like this decision. He's in case he loses the bottom right or something, he has he'll have the top left base, and I think Crack wouldn't expect that. I mean, for the dsaqwe to expand there, so it's possible that he won't realize this in time. And now we see Crack pushing out with his humongous army.
Yeah.
A lot of siege tanks, and the dsaqwe is
26 siege tanks.
Actually, the dsaqwe doesn't have flex speed for the zealots. I just realized.
Oh my god. Oh my god. How far is it? It's almost done. It's almost done.
Yeah.
But he's engaging now, and they're still slow. No go.
And EMP going down even.
Yeah.
I think he got the Archon.
Yeah. Okay. Now he's got. Now he's got leg speed, so he can engage, but. You don't really want to engage a Terran army like this head on.
Head on, yeah. I think he should just go around and attack somewhere where the Terran force is weak. For example, the 3rd base. And just go around. I will do that in that position. Or get some good statuses off on siege tanks and then attack.
Yeah, so he's going to move down to the bottom right base, and this is exactly, like as you said, why the dsaqwe built the top left base.
Yeah. And he's not going to be able to put down another base of the natural, and he's going to try to, I think, make a pincer attack with arbiters. Oh, Rico!
Rico! And there's no scan! Oh my god, it's not scanning! He didn't see it. Or did he actually? He did scan, never mind. And the army will fight, and I think that's still an okay trade for Cryak. I think it's still a good trade actually for Cryak. He needs to scan again.
I think status would have been better here. Two statuses, but
that was not a good trade. I think.
Oh, and good D-Matrix going down on one of the siege tanks, but actually the dsaqwe will be able to clean that up, I think. He has a Dark Temper, he can snipe the... Oh, okay, he can. Denied.
Science Pistol's a pretty good unit.
Yeah, but he managed to kill almost all the siege tanks, and I think the Terran force is now fairly weak. And he has good reinforcements coming from his gateways to the main. He hits up some mines on the way, but he can, I think he can save his base in time.
Yeah, okay. First storm goes down. Siege tank does get a little bit of damage, but not gonna die to it just yet. The goons might be able to finish it off, but I think there's just too many units for Cryok in good positions right now. He's gonna need to gather up his forces and attack a little bit more organized.
Yeah, and actually Cryok has pretty good upgrades on the siege tanks. 2-1, while the Protoss force has 2 weapons upgrade, but no armor still. And I think the dsaqwe is going for another recall at the natural or main, or actually the remaining forces of Cryo.
Yeah, so in the meantime, dsaqwe is populating his top left base as the bottom right base is under some pressure, but I don't think it's going to fall yet. There's only 2 siege tanks left and a science vessel, so DTs won't be able to get close, but the other armies will be. And dsaqwe is moving into the middle, but it's a very bad timing. The entire army of Cryok is right there, and it gets shelled with tons of siege tank fire, but he will retreat.
Yeah, actually, I'm not sure what we'll get right now, but I think Cryok, if he manages to kill the bottom right base, it's going to be pretty hard. But yeah, the dsaqwe has now the upper left base functioning, so, and I don't think Cryok scouted this yet, so we shall see how it goes out.
Oh my god, do you see this command center floating down to the bottom right? He is this confident he's going to destroy the base. It's like, okay, I'm just going to put my CC there. Preparation.
Yeah. But I think he has a very good chance of doing that with the new army, and let's see what the dsaqwe's plan is. He's just trying to get something down right now.
Yeah, the supplies are deceivingly close, but it's 45 SCVs to 73 probes, so Cryok has a massive army lead, and Terran has the more cost-efficient army than Protoss, especially more supply efficient, so the dsaqwe is in dire straits right now, especially with Cryok having a very good mineral bank, and it's gonna try to break the siege line, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. There's too many siege tanks and vultures right here.
Yeah, and his army is now 3-1, 3 weapons upgrade, and this Terran force is really effective, and I don't think for the dsaqwe it's worth the unit exchanges right now.
Yeah, it's looking not very good for the dsaqwe right now. And a few more buildings gonna go down, and eventually this expansion will fall. He's gonna have to set up camp somewhere else. He's actually getting the 10 o'clock location right now as well.
And we come on the 4th base of Cryok just as he puts down the CC. That's really good timing. And the CC is going to fall to the Dragoons.
Yeah.
That was very crucial from the dsaqwe to stop this base, and now he has a fighting chance if he clears the remaining Terran forces.
Yeah, so
because there's essentially only one base for Cryok at the moment.
So the dsaqwe's plan is basically starve out the Terran, try to keep them off free bases while mining the rest of the bases, and just keep having cost-inefficient trade after cost-inefficient trade, but winning in the end because he just has more minerals.
Yeah, that's the basic Protoss strategy guide for our processes out there. And Cryok is actually now, he has to move out with his army at the bottom right. He killed everything there, and I think dsaqwe is preparing to greet him in the middle and just clear the. We shall see who's going to win the next battle.
So Cryok is basically maxed right now. He's up to 197 supply against the 191 of the dsaqwe, so the dsaqwe is maxed out as well, but 58 probes against 45 SCVs, so Cryok's army is humongous right now. He has 150 army supply, so he's doing really well right now.
Yeah, and he has banks still, and see, all of this is made of 3 bases, and it's already the 20-30 minute mark. It's pretty cost-effective army right there. And I don't know what exactly the plan is right now. I think he's going to try to recall again, or I don't know, or just try to force Crack into a bad engaging position, and he's now attacking from the high ground, which is a good position, but I'm not sure how that will go. Yeah, he's going to retreat.
Yeah, this will be a massacre if he keeps going. He needs to back off right away. He's going to retreat to the low, high ground. And yeah, it's going to fight another day.
And he only has Zealots and Dragoons, which is not the optimal composition to fight this army. Actually, if he had an Arbiter and gets states on all of these tanks, that would be so awesome.
Yeah, and I think dsaqwe is pulling forward a little bit too far. The Zealots have melted. The Dragoons are now forced to retreat, and he's going to have to get a few more rounds out. dsaqwe has 2 Arbiters at the 3rd base that he totally forgot about. And they have Volt Energy. Just behind the mirror line of the 3rd base. Oh, there they are. Oh, wow. Yeah. If he had those in the battle right now, he could have probably get the Stasis or 2. He could have definitely gotten a better engagement off for sure. Stasis-ing like 10 of those 28 siege tanks would have been quite a big of help. Yeah, and I think that's his rally point. I think he doesn't realize that he has arbiters at this point. He forgot about them. Let's see what happens with these arbiters about to pop out. Yeah, he's going to go straight. He's going to clamp them. Oh my god! Oh my god! dsaqwe is going to look at this game and be like, "Oh god, why didn't I see that like 10 minutes earlier?" Yeah. Come on, dsaqwe. Oh man, that's pretty bad. I think he misclicked the rally point. He's like, oh man, I should get arbiters, but they're not popping good. Where they are? And he's like searching the map and he can't find them. Yeah, wow. So Krag's now pushing into the top left location. He's going to try and take out the latest expansion of the dsaqwe. And if he does push in here and he does deny this base, he's going to be able to deny the 10 o'clock as well. And that'll put the dsaqwe in equal footing economically to Cryok, so that's something he's going to want to avoid. I think Crack should actually make the CC. Oh, recall! Recall's natural. Oh, nice recall. Yeah, and there's a sufficient amount of siege tanks and vultures there to defend that. But huge storms down on the siege tanks. That was some great storms, but he's not going to be able to finish it off. I mean, the siege tanks are all damaged, but they're not killed, and the Dragoon's not going to be able to get close before they melt into blue goo. Yeah, one siege tank falls, but actually, if this CC falls, it's going to be worried that no, focus the CC. Oh man, it's going to burn down. Yeah, in the meantime, the technical location is also getting attacked by the siege tanks right now. Some siege tanks are sieging up. There's a few Dragoons here, but I don't think it's going to be enough. There's some High Templars as well. If they get good storms off, he might be able to pull something together. I'm not sure it's going to be a very good storm goes off. All the vultures are dying. Oh my god, these are some really amazing storms right now. Yeah. And he might be able to hold just barely the skin of his teeth. Yeah, and his base is at the top left is going to fall probably to increase siege tanks, but crucially, Crack doesn't care for the base, and he's going to be mined out soon. Yeah, he's going to need to expand very shortly. Maybe he's going to expand to the natural of the base that he is currently killing. I'm not sure he's going to be able to do it. Another good storm, 3 good storms on top of siege tanks, and almost all of them fall. dsaqwe with the epic storming. Yeah, these are some really amazing storms by dsaqwe, and he does lose the Nexus at the top left location, but he still has the 10 o'clock location mining very well. Yeah, I'm not sure who is going to win this, but it's pretty epic right now. And Crack needs desperately to expand now. Yeah, he's expanding to the 4 o'clock location right now, floating CC there. His army is routed there as well, but dsaqwe is trying to take it down right now, sending a small cohort of Dragoons and a High Templar. I'm not sure it's going to be enough. There's too many siege tanks right now. He's going to be able to establish this expansion right here. Yeah, and if Crack manages to get that up for 5 minutes more, he's going to be in a good position, I think, to at least match dsaqwe's economy. But I think I'm going to give a chance to dsaqwe at this point, because he now realizes that he has arbiters. If he's going to use them, he might status right now some of the siege tanks. Okay, he gets MP. Oh, there he is. There's an argument. There's a recall! Oh my god, that's a beautiful recall. Right on top of the entire army, everything dies, and Cryok's economy is going to be sent back to the Stone Age if he snipes his command center. He's got no mining besides his base. If he loses it, this is absolutely terrible for Cryok. Yeah, and Crack is meanwhile trying to keep the base at the top left.
and the dsaqwe realized that he can't defend this anymore with the epic storms, and yeah, and I think dsaqwe just won the game with that recall here. That's crucial to just you know, leave Crack with no resources and no income.
But the dsaqwe doesn't have any mining bases either right now. He's building them at the bottom, but he's not actually mining yet. And if
he just made a transfer to the base, and but yeah, he doesn't have any income too at the moment. And the limits the supplies are fairly even at the moment.
Yeah, it's 32 SCVs to 43 probes, so there's a slight economy and army lead for the dsaqwe, especially, of course, the economy lead due to Kryak not having any mining bases right now, and Kryak's trying to move into the main of the map, but it's going to be pushed back right now.
Yeah, and two siege tanks are going to finish off the Nexus at the 11th position. So yeah, it all will come down to the positioning at the bottom left, top left, and whether the dsaqwe can clear the remaining forces of the Terran, which Kryak can't reproduce at this point.
Yeah, Kryak is now transferring his command center to the 12th location. The probe is getting chased off by a bunch of SCVs. I'm not sure if that's really necessary, but yeah, command center's gonna land there and he's gonna have some mining again. Yeah,
and we see now the skirmishes at the middle of the map, and single DT going to just clear some mines, and wow, manages to kill some vultures.
Yeah, and yeah, Kryk's trying to take control of the middle of the map right now, but the arbiters are coming in, and let's see if the dsaqwe gets some good stuff done, but the arbiter dies!
No, we haven't seen a single stage in this game. I'm surprised.
And this is not going well for the dsaqwe disengagement. All the dragoons are dying horribly. The arbiters didn't do nothing. He gets one good storm off, but it's far from enough.
I can't believe that this went so horribly for the dsaqwe. I mean, I think the D-Matrix was crucial there.
Yeah, that was a very good engagement for Kryak. It's going to push down to the 10 o'clock, 5 o'clock location. Not everything is 10 o'clock Artemis. But the vessels are going down. And yeah, that's a big blow.
We're going to have some storms again, but I'm not sure if once each time dies. And the dsaqwe meanwhile makes another round of zealots that are going to be key to clean that up.
Oh, and a few Dark Templars trying to kill the base at the 12th location, but he does defend it, and he will start mining there again. But lost a lot of SCVs, I think. Or no, he actually transferred them away. So this gateway here at the top left location is actually making Dark Templars fairly frequently, and it's being a major pain to Kryak. But an arbiter's coming in here. It gets a good recall off.
Oh, nice, and Kryak with the cute D-Matrix on the Gulads to just buy time. But the base is going to fall, and all of the SCVs are going to get slaughtered. And I think Kryak needs to move now and kill this base, yeah, at the bottom right, and to kill the base at the main base.
Yeah, it is. There's so many base rates going on right now. It's 15 SCVs and dropping.
So many SCVs dying. Yeah.
Yeah, but that means that the army supply is actually not that different between the two. And once this base goes down, there's not going to be that much mining for the dsaqwe either. There's actually going to be no mining whatsoever.
Yeah. Wow. So if you all come down to the units that both the players have, and I'm not sure who I can favor at this point. It's pretty epic.
Yeah, I think I actually have to favor Kryak because the standing army is larger, and neither player really has a base right now. Does Kryak actually even have a command center up? I don't think he does.
I don't think he does, yeah, and let's see the upgrades. I think Kryak is just better upgraded. I mean, he has 3 armor and 3 weapons upgrades, and the Props army doesn't have any armor, so I think that makes a huge difference in the battles.
Yeah, so basically, the dsaqwe could actually get ahead by long distance mining all the time, while Kryak can't make any units because he doesn't have command center. So if he very slowly starts mining... Oh wait, he does have a command center.
Yeah, but the dsaqwe managed to use his remaining 400 minerals to build the Nexus at the top left.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
so yeah, I don't know what's going to happen, but yeah, I think I would favor Kryak too at this point, but we shall see.
Yeah, he's got the dsaqwe's got 1 arbiter, And he actually doesn't have any observers left. So these spider mines could be a huge threat to him right now.
Oh, wow, yeah. His dragoons managed to snipe them before they exploded there, which was a little bit lucky. So we see Crack is just trying to figure out what to do with his army. His siege tanks are just randomly placed in the middle of the map. He needs to repair 3 of them. They're really low health.
So Craig is unsure what to do right now. He's sending his vultures around a little bit, trying to find some stray Protoss units perhaps, but he's not really finding them. Meanwhile, the dsaqwe, rebuilding this base, is just gonna pray to the Protoss gods that he doesn't get discovered, and if he does get the mining down here and he keeps it, sustains it for a few minutes, I think Cryok's going to be in dire straits because the production of the dsaqwe will be too great.
The probes at the bottom right are getting massacred right now. Oh, poor probes.
Oh, he gets some.
Yeah, and yeah, crucially, yeah, the dsaqwe has now a mining base, and he managed to sneak that somehow, and he has his army on the ridge. I think that's going to be the game deciding thing right there. If the dsaqwe manages to get some units of mining off this base, I think he's going to win the game.
Yeah. Okay, a scan went down, but it wasn't on the top left base, so I don't think Cryok knows about it just yet. Oh, wait, hold on. He's only got 1 comsat station right now, and it's got 67 energy. He cannot scan all that much. Okay, he scans the base right now, but he doesn't have a scan to reveal any units under an arbiter.
Yeah. Actually, I think the dsaqwe is already won this game. I mean, we shall see now with the push though. Crack managed to repair his remaining tanks. He's going to. I think he realized that he needs to go to the top left base and attack. And let's see what the dsaqwe has. He has 1 storm. He has about 9 dragoons and 2 Zeds to defend this.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not that much.
And Cryok needs to go right now because the longer he waits, his larger the dsaqwe's army will grow. He's going to siege up right now, trying to push onto the ground, onto the high ground there. The CC's, oh no, that's an engineering base, lifting and went to the natural of the top left location. Cryok is slowly sieging up.
Yeah, and now dsaqwe realized that the tanks are near his units, and he loses some dragoons, which is pretty big. He needs to get those protected from the siege fire. And actually, if Cryok manages to push his way into the base, that's going to be GG. And the dsaqwe needs to kill everything right now. He needs to kill the remaining Terran army.
Is it gonna recall in here? Oh no, it's gonna.
No, we see the first hit is on 1 count and 2 vultures. And the dsaqwe going in, I don't think that's a good idea. And he managed to state it's only the front tank, and there's too many tanks at the back. Yeah. I think. Actually, that was bad.
It's okay as long as Cryok doesn't take the moment to actually push ahead, because the longer Cryok stays and lingers, the more time the dsaqwe will have to rebuild his army, because he is mining from 1 base right now. Cryok is not mining at all. The longer he takes to push up this ramp, the closer the dsaqwe is to victory.
Yeah, he's trying to stall on Cryok at the moment and get as much as mining time as he can. And he's making more units at his main base. He has results to block the distance mining from Cryok, so Cryok has absolutely no income at the moment. So Cryok is just going to rely on his army here to win the game. And
yeah, but right now he's got a 30 supply deficit, and only 10 of that is in workers. So the dsaqwe has 20 supply more in army. He's got a Zealot, Dragoon, Dark Templar, High Templar, Arbiter army, which is pretty scary. And Cryok doesn't really have that much. He's going to need to be careful, but he can't be too careful, because if he takes too long, the dsaqwe's army will be even larger. And oh my god, the Dragoon randomly comes out of nowhere. He's going to get a few hits on the siege tank, but not much more.
Yeah, I think the storms are going to be crucial, and we saw that the dsaqwe has pretty good storming. If he manages to storm like 4 times and kill them, he's going to, I think, clear the rest of the army. Yeah. And he has a good force at the original natural base. He's making more units.
Yeah, so he's moving into the main base right now, and here we go. The dsaqwe wants to go in, but no, he backs off, and that's 2 hits that he will not have when he does decide to engage. So
Yeah, he's just waiting for his, just 1 unit or 2 unit more to make the final engagement, and he's trying to hide his arbiter. He has 100 energy. He can get a status of 2 tanks, I think.
Yeah. Oh my god, he gets a huge EMP. There's no storm left on these high Templars. His high Templars are going to do absolutely nothing. The Goliaths are moving in, and he does get the arbiter, but no, the dsaqwe has no more army. I don't think everything he had just died, and the reinforcements are coming in, but I'm not sure it's going to be enough. The 1DT will have to be a hero, but no, it gets taken down. Only 4 zealots left. Will Cry be able to survive this, but he doesn't have much himself yet either. And the dsaqwe does still have a mining base. He will be able to produce some more units. Will he be able to make it?
I'm actually not sure. I think Crack might win the game right here. I mean, he has 3 tanks, 2 vultures, and what is it, like 2 Goliaths, and actually, it will come down to like the last remaining units, like 1 zealot or something like that. It's going to be really pretty epic.
Yeah, there's 4 zealots, 1 dragoon, 1 high templar, 1 arbiter out right now, against 2 Goliaths, 3 siege tanks, and 3 vultures. If those Goliaths all die somehow, and he keeps the arbiter alive, he could just kill him with just the arbiter.
Yeah,
be very careful with this Goliath.
Exactly, going in and sniping almost all the siege tanks. Only 1 siege tank remaining, and he's focusing it down with the dragoon and that. But it dies, the mob died, and I'm not sure what's happening right now. We have even supplies.
This game is crazy.
This is crazy. I don't know how this happened, and we see that the dsaqwe is trying to just get the last hit on the tank, but he can't, and the dragoon dies.
He should have focused the Goliaths. He could have won with the arbiter. Oh my god, he stasis! Yes! Is he doing it?
On the Goliaths, and the arbiter is going to kill the last remaining tank. Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Oh my god. Oh my god, the arbiter with his status and killing the tank.
Yeah. And he has 1 dragoon out, 1 templar, 1 arbiter. He has 6 probes somewhere on the map, and he does have Nexi, so he can start long distance mining once he cleans everything up. But these 2 Goliaths, oh my god, how is this game going to end? I have no idea.
Yeah, that was so epic. The arbiter just came and statuses all the Goliaths and killed the remaining tank.
Oh my god, he just killed his own high templar with a storm.
Yeah,
no, dragoon, no, what are you doing? Don't kill don't let yourself die.
No,
oh my god, what a waste.
That survives, but he can repair it because he doesn't have any money.
Oh my god, this game.
and we have an Archon. The Archon is going to kill everything, man.
Oh, where's the Archon? Where's
at the main base, at the realm.
Oh my god, if he Archon's in balance right now, man.
And he can't even get mine kit. I mean, mines don't trigger when Archons are around, so he can just walk freely around the map.
But he has a vulture. A vulture can, in theory, like infinitely kite an Archon, I believe.
Yeah, he can micro the Archon down with the epic micro, but
what else are you gonna do? You might as well just focus on the vulture.
Yeah. This is crazy. We have 1 vulture, 6 SCVs, 2 Goliaths.
But the dragoon's going to be anti-vulture. Oh man.
Oh, the dragoon is just walking in dangerous.
Oh wait, he still has a science vessel. He can EMP that Archon.
Yeah.
Where is it? There it is. It's got 4 HP. Oh my god. This is going to be such an amazing finish. I don't think he knows he has it.
Oh man, and there's the invisible Archon and dragoon in the combination. And
oh my god, no, lose the Goliath! I lose the Goliath!
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Oh my god.
Does Crack have any more scans? He has 1 scan remaining.
Yeah, but he needs to send a science vessel, he needs to realize he has it! You can't win like this! No! You lose the Goliath, it's over! You lose the Goliath, it's over! Archon will kill you! Arbiter!
No,
no, he loses everything, he's just got 1 vulture left and the science vessel.
Oh man, and this dsaqwe wins the game with 3 units at the end.
Yeah.
And the science vessel, oh, where's the science vessel?
Guys, this is how it looks when you win a 43-minute game with an Arbiter, a Dragoon, and an Archon.
Yeah, and Crack had 4 minerals somehow, and he repaired his science vessel a bit, and he now realized that he has it, but there's nothing he can do.
He can defense matrix his vulture and keep trying to kite That's...
If he gets EMP off on the Archon and...
Yeah!
Possibly, yeah.
He can kite the Dragoon! He can do it! He can still do it!
If he kills the...
He can force a draw! The Arbiter can't kill the turrets!
Yeah, and if he kills the Archon, it's over. And now he goes on the Arbiter, and he has energy for one more. He needs to get the Archon, and he can force this game into a draw.
Oh my god. If that happens, this is the best game ever.
Yeah.
There's 3 probes out there somewhere. You can steal mine.
And the Vulture is coming down to save the SCP.
No! Micro! Micro your heart out, Cryok! Micro your heart out!
Oh man. Oh man, where's the vessel? Where's the vessel? We need an EMP.
No! Cryok, just use the vessel!
No.
Oh, mine! Oh my god! The Dragoon dies! The Dragoon dies! Oh my god, this game! What is this game?
Phoenix died.
What is this game?
Oh man, if Crack needs to sow EMP this Archon, and he can kill the Vulture, and he can use the remaining scan that he has, I think. He has 2 scans now.
Oh my god. He has 2 probes in his natural mining gas. Why is he still mining gas?
Oh, he has a High Templar!
Yeah, why is he still mining gas there? Why is he not long distance mining from the bottom base?
I have no idea. But I think it's because of the Vulture that was roaming. Where's the Vulture actually?
The Vulture is kiting the Archon right now. The Archon's not happy.
Oh man, oh man. Oh man. That is so crazy. Come on, come on.
I think he's gonna get it. He's gonna get it. There's only a few more hits. 7 shields left. Oh, he doesn't dare to take it.
The High Templar comes to save the day. Actually, oh man, he doesn't have a shield battery. He could have recharged the Archon. Oh man, this is so epic. Look at the supply limits. We have 6 supply for Cryok and 13 for the dsaqwe, and it's the 45th minute mark.
What units you got?
That's a good question. And the Arbiter is going to kill one more SCV.
The probe's going to try to long distance mine, but it's going to get sniped.
Yeah, the Vulture is
1 probe down.
So it's now 5 to 12.
Yeah. There's 2 more probes, but you need to be very careful with them.
Yeah. And we see the Archon is trying to recharge just by sitting at his base. Next to High Templar. And the Arbiter is roaming around. He's trying to find something to,
So guys, just to make sure, Cryok can't win, but he can draw. Oh, he just killed another probe, I think. No, he didn't. Okay. But Cryok can only draw because he can never kill the Arbiter. So, and he doesn't have any way to produce more units. He doesn't have a command center left.
Yeah, actually one Vulture. Only the Vulture can attack the ground. And 1 SCV.
Yeah.
That's everything Crack has to destroy all the Protoss base remaining. if he somehow manages to kill the Archon and the High Templar, and but the Arbiter is going to kill the Vulture, so
yeah. I think this has to be a draw. I mean,
yeah.
Need to wait for Goliath. Oh my God, Craig's bluffing. Look at that bluff.
Oh man, he has 1 SCV. He has 1 SCV. He can totally, gather some.
Oh, he does have a command center. I missed it.
Yeah, and he has 1 SCV. He can totally get like 100 minerals for the Goliath. And he's distance mining right now, and he's protecting it with the Vulture.
Yeah. Let's see. I think he can sacrifice the Archon to kill the SCV and force the draw. I think that would be a good choice to do. Sacrifice an Archon for an SCV. It doesn't sound like a good deal in most games, but it could be in this game.
Yeah.
Also, can you people in chat please be nice? Thank you. Anyway, High Templar is maxed in energy. He doesn't have the High Templar energy upgrade, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, I have no idea what's happening right now. I mean, Crack is trying to distance mine his way into Goliath, and I don't think dsaqwe really has any idea what's going on right now. He needs to just kill this SCV, but he doesn't really know how many SCVs does Crack have, and if he's even gathering minerals.
Yeah. But he is indeed mining with one SCV. The Arbiter's going to try and find it.
Yeah, I think he's going to spot right now. Oh no, he's not going to be able to.
Oh my god.
Crack, he has a good map coverage with his mines and the floating buildings.
Are we seriously going to be here for another 10 minutes as Cryok desperately tries to mine from distant locations?
Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing right now.
Is the dsaqwe going to try and do the same thing? Oh my god.
Holy. He's now lifting some of his factories from his main to just, you know...
Yeah, fishing.
Yeah. And the dsaqwe is... his Archon is already halfway recharged and almost gets his shields up again.
But this is so crazy. If the dsaqwe gets the stasis off on the Vulture, he can camp it with the Archon and the High Templar, and he can kill it. But oh my god, he tried it and just failed. Oh, and he gets some probe! He doesn't get the other one though.
Yeah, one of the probes dies. And we have like one probe versus one SCV right now.
Yeah, oh my god.
Distance mining.
I
think the dsaqwe should try to get minerals for one more High Templar.
Oh, the Archon and Vulture meet, but no, that's bad micro. You need to micro better than that. Where is your science vessel?
The vessel is coming. It's moving towards the Archon.
But the Arbiter's moving, but he doesn't have energy for stasis, so he can't do anything. But here's the science vessel.
Shall we see the EMP?
Oh, he didn't get it!
Oh no, the second one!
No, he missed it! He missed two EMPs! No! Oh, how do you do that?
You're the vessel! You're the vessel! No.
I don't think he's gonna get it. Oh my god, I think Cryok's gonna lose. I think that messed it up.
Oh man. Epic game. Where's the Vulture? Oh, it's running right now with 12.
Yeah. Oh my god. This game. This is the game of the year, guys.
Yeah. It's like impossible scenarios. The eOnzErG map, you know, when you have like just a couple of units and you have to mark it down everything. That's the case right now. And Cryok needs to not lose his SCV right now. The Archon might actually find it and kill it right now. He might intercept the SCV.
Oh my god! Is he going to? Yes! It looks like he will! There's no way this SCV is escaping. He's gonna get one shot. Oh no, wait! Oh, there he goes!
He dies.
Okay, Cryok has no more SCVs left. GG! Wow. Wow, guys. Guys.
I can't believe it.
Guys.
I can't believe what I just saw.
Guys, seriously, what? What? What?
That was epic.
What?
Props to the dsaqwe, man. That was what we expected, and it was pretty good.
Wow. I don't even. I have no words. I just have water. Lots of water.
Yeah, I'm having beer.
Yeah, you're. Yeah. Okay, let's see. All right, so that game ended. That series ended 2-0 in favor of the dsaqwe, and the other semifinals was eOnzErG against Norgrim, which ended 2-0 in favor of eOnzErG. And now we're going to go into the finals between the dsaqwe and eOnzErG.
Oh, wow, epic! Nice. Okay. It's going to be a pretty epic matchup. eOnzErG really good in ZVP, and the dsaqwe, he already showed us some pretty epic PvZs, and I'm expecting some really good games. Do we need that trick? Okay, we don't.
We don't. We're too good for that.
Okay, so the finals of TOC
number 12.
I think right now.
We're number 12.
Number 12, okay. So we're gonna have Bloody Ridge for the first map, and starting off we have eOnzErG spawning at the bottom left position as the white Zerg, and at the bottom right we're gonna have dsaqwe, the epic Protoss player from Croatia, who just won probably the best game I've seen in a while versus Cryok, and we shall see what's going to happen on this map, which is a fairly good map for PvZ, I think. It's pretty entertaining.
I'm a bit confused why eOnzErG is asking if he won against Cryok. I would imagine that if dsaqwe hadn't won against Krag, he would not in fact be playing in the finals, but...
Could this be possibly the third place match, or...?
No, this is the finals.
Okay. So... Yeah, well, I don't know either, but who cares? We have nothing really strange going on right now. Forge fast expand probably for dsaqwe, but Spalan is really far from the natural, which is pretty strange. But I guess it's because of the choke, because you can't really wall off this white area here. So yeah, actually I can't point anything out right now. But yeah, actually that's the correct type of wall on this map. So never mind what I said. And we have overpool for eOnzErG.
Which is the standard open for Zerg against Protoss these days. It's pretty much the bread and butter. Technics basically does nothing else, as far as I know.
Actually, Technics likes to sometimes go for different kind of opening builds, but yeah, according to Technics, from what I've spoken with him, Overpool is the best build. I mean, he knows his stuff. I mean, so if Technics says Overpool is the best build, so you have to believe.
Yeah, because that way you have to, your Protoss opponent has to make a forge and a cannon before the Nexus, or be serious with.
And timing-wise, it's pretty good too. I mean, you get enough drones, and the base, the Katry's timings are not as bad. So yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, it's even slightly, it's almost as efficient as 12 catch in terms of timings and droning up. Just a little bit slower on economy-wise, but you have things and you can pressure the Protoss to make later Nexus, as you said.
Yeah, so I'm going to call dsaqwe the cannon pros because he just built 2 cannons to defend his natural. And I have noticed in the past games we've casted him that he really likes his cannons, so...
Yeah, but at least the Nexus placement is good.
Oh yeah,
a lot of times on this map it's pretty strange because you would think that the Nexus should be like, you know, symmetrical to the minerals, but it should be like a little bit to the left in order to be on the correct position to mine the gas efficiently. I've made that mistake so many times. I've built my Nexus 1 hex to the right, and then I'm like, what the fuck, I need to put like 5 props in the assembler.
Also, one thing I want to note is that eOnzErG has a slight disadvantage, because his geyser of the natural is actually to the right rather than to the left or the top, which means that you're going to need 4 drones instead of 3 to mine.
I think our replay just broke. I've never seen eOnzErG get 3. Oh, okay, no, for some reason he get 3 drones not mining for a lot of time at the main, but now it's fixed.
I can understand why he thought it was broken, but
yeah, usually he never, you know, he never plays side of drones. This early on, I mean,
maybe it was alt-tabbed or something, like looking at.
because he's pretty fast. And he's like 300 there, APM there, so.
Yeah. But okay, dsaqwe not getting the weapon upgrade for his ground forces just yet. So actually. Yeah, he just started right now. Okay, never mind. So he will probably go for some kind of Zelda timing attack after Corsair, I would imagine.
Yeah, I think so. If you see the Protoss making that in the beginning and not seizing the production from the first gateway, he's most probably going to do the timing with the Zeds. Let's see. And we see the Stargate now going down, and eOnzErG is just drawing up from the 3 bases. And the lair is almost finished, and he's going to start his spire soon. So he's going to be have a good timing to fend off the first Corsair.
Yeah, I've noticed that actually there was a time pretty recently where people said that 3 hatch spire into 5 hatch Hydra isn't that great of a build anymore against current day Protoss, and that you'd rather want to go for a Hydra-less dense. But I haven't really seen that in these days. What do you think about that?
I think that's nonsense. I mean, the 5 hatch build is really good. You just build the spire to make the scourge, and then you build the 5 hatcheries. And if you manage to defend properly the early Zerg aggression, you're going to be really fine in that game. I mean, it's a pretty good, solid build in my opinion. And it's not that hard to do, to defend and you just have to make 2 or 3 seconds and to have a good sim city at both locations.
Yeah. So eOnzErG looks like he's going to try and close the natural off at the higher location, which is I think pretty interesting, because it's going to take a while before he has enough creep to really block it off.
Yeah, and the dsaqwe is actually going to do the hard timing to the 3 gateways really early. He's adding one at the natural, kind of hidden, so eOnzErG won't be able to scout it. And eOnzErG is not going to probably sacrifice his overlord to see what's going on in the main. So eOnzErG is just going to assume that the attack is going to go down, and he's just going to play standard, make his 5 hatcheries, make 2 dissenting colonies. But I think actually dsaqwe has a good window to catch him off guard. I mean, eOnzErG is a little bit underestimating what's going to happen right now.
There's actually Mutas coming out right now for eOnzErG, so rather than going for the standard Scourge, he's going to make some Mutas as well.
Yeah, that makes sense too. That's going to help him defend the Z timing attack. And force dsaqwe to spend some money on cannons and defend his main as well.
What do you think about the SimCity here by eOnzErG? He's got 2 Sunkens tucked to the geyser and the minerals. But I would imagine if you place the bottom hatchery a little bit more to the right, you can place some buildings there, and it would be a little bit better defended, I think.
Well, on this occasion, actually, I don't know how Zerg walls go, but I think that once he has the mutas, he's going to be fine. I mean, now dsaqwe is going out, and he's going to attack the bottom, the top left base, and then the mutas are going to greet him, and he's going to be like, "Oh fuck, I have to go back." And John Joe, oh yeah, see why?
Oh yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Thank you, eOnzErG, for showing why you do this, but the Zealots are moving in right now, trying to get to the Sunkens, but not really doing it very well. Drone's drill is really effective, and the Zealots don't get anything done whatsoever.
Actually, I don't think he lost even a single drone there, which was pretty epic. Wow. He only lost the Sunken and a couple of links. That was really good defense. And dsaqwe's timing attack fails here. He's making more Corsairs to handle the mutas. He's making more cannons, 2 cannons per base. To defend the mirror lines, but I think eOnzErG is going to still get a lot of probes with micro. You see now. Yeah. There we go.
He's going to try to run in the Scourge and probably take the hits with the mutas at some point. So let's see if he goes for that. Not right now. He's just going to back off right now, build a few more units. It's going to be interesting to see if he's going to keep building mutas or if he's going to switch into Hydras from here.
Yeah. Well, he's going to. He must at some point. I don't think he's well saturated at his natural base. The main and the third base are, I think, well, but he needs more drones, I think, at the natural. And right now he's making the movement speed for the Hydra Den, and it's going to soon transition.
So
yeah. And as I said, that he just made more drones at the natural, so he knows what's up.
So he's not going to try and stick to air. He's going to go into lurkers as well. He's getting the lurker aspect upgrade right now on the Hydra list then. Yeah, which is going to force dsaqwe to build a robotics facility, and it's going to go into all 3 different techs. So that's going to be nice for eOnzErG. It's a real pain as Protoss to have to go in every single tech.
Yeah, and eOnzErG is trying to kind of get the Corsairs out of position with the Millicent Scourge. And he realized that he can't go in right now to attack with them, so he's going to use them defensively just to have something to counter the air in order to be sure that his overlords are not going to be exposed to any Corsair harassment.
Yeah.
While he's getting his Hydras up.
Alright, so in the meantime, dsaqwe is adding a robotics facility. He feels the lurker switch coming up, which is actually quite impressive. He did got the Hydras, but I guess he really knows the timing of when lurkers can possibly hit, so it's good on him. You're just gonna move out. He's gonna try and snipe a High Templar, most likely.
Yeah, right now dsaqwe is just really heavy anti-muta composition with his army.
Oh my god, the High Templar's lagging behind, and oh my god, he doesn't pick it off. Pick it off? Yeah, there we go. Okay, gets it.
Oh yeah, and he spread the news, which is really something I like. He's not jumping the mud. He loses some spirits on the way, but he's going to try to just get the High Templars. Oh, huge stun going down on the muse. So they're right now they're half scaled down.
Yeah.
But we see like, do you see the lurker eggs at the top left? So many lurkers just spawn.
Oh wow. So there's 6 lurkers out right now. One more egg is about to pop as well. Neither's gonna move in here. It's gonna try and deny the third base for dsaqwe again. He already picked off a probe earlier. And he's gonna continue his harassment right now as dsaqwe is trying to muster his forces, see what damage he can do. He did deny the 4th base for eOnzErG, but it's not really the most important thing right now when it's still 3 base against 2.
Yeah, and eOnzErG is trying to take the top of base now. And we see 3 drones just randomly attacking with the lurkers, lurker support.
Yeah, if you could build a hatchery here, that could actually be a very valid strategic decision.
Yeah, actually, can you feed that in the, you know, where the lurker is? If you unburrows and then tries to place.
Oh yeah!
That probably can happen.
You could take this for base of the Protoss and build Sunkets at the ramp, that would be amazing.
Oh yeah!
But yeah, that's all happening anyway, so the fort's gonna go down here to the lurker, so the dsaqwe's gonna be stuck at 2-0 for the time being until he rebuilds that forge.
Yeah, and it's kind of lurker contained for the time being until the observer pops out, the first observer. And we have a second, yeah, he's already rebuilding his forge next to the Robo.
Oh my god, look at that, so cute. Lurker, egg blocking around.
Yeah, the egg block, yeah, epic play here from eOnzErG. And I think now dsaqwe is going to push out, and I'm not sure if he realizes that he has eOnzErG base next to him.
Yeah.
So base.
The first 3 goons are going out, but I don't know if he has goon range yet. Looks like he does. The goon looks like it has quite a bit of range, and dsaqwe pushes out, forces the eOnzErG back, and it's going to take the third base for real now.
Yeah, and eOnzErG is going to be on 5 bases soon, but he will need some time to get those saturated. He has overload speed now, and he's making the Queen's Nest, so he's transitioning into Hive soon.
So yeah, he only has 1 ranged upgrade though. Let's see, where is this police chamber? Okay, it's over there. And he is already going into melee upgrade, so he is preparing for the Ultralink switch.
Yeah, basically he needs the carapace and the melee upgrades for that. And I think dsaqwe just managed to scout the 12 base. I saw something died there, like a couple of links, so there was like a zealot, and now he realized this, and he's going to try to move out and kill this base. But we see the 4 sunken and lurkers on top of the, you know, up on top of the ramp, so this is going to be pretty hard to break to dsaqwe. And he is not going to even try, he's not going to even bother, he's going to try to attack another base that's more exposed. I think he's going to go for the upper left base.
Or he's going to go for the bottom, the middle bottom one as well, could be. Looks like he will try to attack the top left location from a different angle than the last time, or he's not really sure. He's going to go and try and engage the main army right here. Lots of lurkers and lings here though. I'm not sure this is the best idea. Artemper's trying to get some storms down, but he's going to have to retreat a little bit. The lings are getting some great surface area, but no, they need to retreat, but they get taken down.
And eOnzErG is going to try to counter the third base, but there are a sufficient amount of cannons and a gateway to produce high temperatures possibly, but he's going to try to go in with the mules and links. And in the meantime, we see dsaqwe trying to attack the upper left base. It's going to be kind of a bad situation, and we see a huge storm on the lurkers. eOnzErG is not
eOnzErG! Oh my god, no! He loses so many units. He lost like
everything there.
That has to be like a missed hotkey or something. This cannot. I don't believe that eOnzErG would mess up like that.
He was focused on attacking the third base, but everything got cleared there. So that was pretty bad for eOnzErG. And dsaqwe is going to undefended base at the 3 o'clock, and eOnzErG, there's nothing he can do. He lost almost all his lurkers. He doesn't have anything much else. He has like a couple of hydras, but dsaqwe is going to be able to kill this base, and a lot of drones going down. So dsaqwe is now up 6 supply almost, and that is pretty.
Yeah, the only thing that keeps eOnzErG in the game right now is that he has 12 lurkers out with 2 more in the making, but he needs to keep these 2 bases that he has right now at the top left location and the top location. If dsaqwe knocks either of them out, I think it's going to be lights out for eOnzErG.
Yeah, well, luckily for him, these defensive positions are pretty hard to break. So I think he still has a fighting chance. But the dsaqwe is in a pretty good spot, and he's taking the fort base. He actually managed to secure the fort base at the 6 o'clock position. So the dsaqwe is in a pretty dominant position, I would say, at this point. If eOnzErG doesn't manage to kill one of his bases. Yeah,
so eOnzErG, he had a nice opening. He sniped some stuff with his mitas, but right now he's in dire straits after losing about 12 lurkers for absolutely nothing. He's going to try and move in here with the links and the hiders. If he gets on top of all these buildings, I think he might be able to take it out, but the Protoss army is reinforcing, and he will be able to take out the units he's got here.
And another attempt of an ugly dog, a pretty good play. But yeah, the dsaqwe managing to secure this base, and I don't know what eOnzErG can do. I think he needs some epic Defier play. He now has the Defier mount up, he has some Defiers popping from his hatcheries, and he has the Consume almost done. Yeah. So we shall see what he's going to be able to do. But I like how the dsaqwe manages to expand with a gateway to make some defensive units with the cannons. It's necessary to have a high temper at each of your bases, so I like the gateway at each of the expansions.
Yeah, it's definitely very good. He's only got, actually he just got 3 more High Templars. He's got 8 total right now. He's got 26 Zealots, 13 Dragoons, 5 Dark Templars, which is surprising. You generally don't see that many Dark Templars at this late in the game. And he's actually going to try and cannon push into the 12th location right here, maybe.
Yeah.
Or is it just against drops?
Yeah, I think at this point he must do something like, simultaneously dropping on the base and swarming it from the round, or something like that. Just he needs to be creative at this point to make kind of a comeback.
Yeah, Link's going to try and deny the expansion here for dsaqwe. And he will be able to deny it for a little bit, but the probe does stay alive, so he'll be able to throw it down very quickly here. Throwing down the cannon. The Lynx will escape though, so it wasn't really a venture for nothing.
And look at what the dsaqwe is doing. He's preparing for the drop at his main. He's making cannons. I really like this decision. So many times you can get dropped in the main and lose all your production facilities, and that's when the game can turn around. And he's making arbiters.
Oh, arbiters.
Yeah, he's going to go for recalls. Epic.
Where are the arbiters?
In the main.
Oh, there.
There's one, and he's moving out with 1, 2 in the middle of the map, kind of on the right.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, and I think he's preparing to recall the main of eOnzErG.
Does he have recall researched? Maybe.
I'm not sure, but I think he does, since he's moving out. We shall see now, and it's the perfect timing. He's pumping up his units, and he's going in with the arbiter. We're gonna see a recall in the in the main of the Zerg, ladies and gentlemen. We see now that Ultra Cavern just popped up, and he's going to recall it and kill
Recall! It's going to be able to snipe the hive, Ultra Cavern, Final Mount, and the Queen's Nest. It's going to be so big against eOnzErG.
Oh man, the hive is going to go down.
But in the meantime, there's a large drop going on 6 location as well. Tons of links being dropped right now, but I'm not sure it's going to be enough. There's so many cannons right now, and the storms are great. Wow, great defense here by dsaqwe, losing almost nothing while massacring the entire main base of the Zerg.
Yeah, and it's managed to keep it next to die. We see that eOnzErG has more units in his overlords, but the storm's going to down on the overlords, and the Corsairs in the storms! Oh man, almost all of the overlords going down, and some army was still left there, and the lurkers...
The lurkers! No! Lurkers, Burrow! Please! Burrow!
Oh man,
what are you doing?
He's trying to focus on 3 places at the same time, but he's not being cost efficient with his army, and this dsaqwe just obliterating his main and manages to defend the kind of doom job from eOnzErG. And I think at this point it's safe to say that there's almost nothing I think eOnzErG can do.
Yeah. So that was.
Actually, he can. I think with one swarm and the ultras, he can possibly kill the 6 o'clock base. But I don't think that's going to happen. The dsaqwe is on top of this. He has more units there, and he's reinforcing really well.
The drone will do it. The drone will do it. Come on, drone. Drone Harry. Drone Harry, you got this. Harry, stop slacking off. Oh, Harry died.
Oh man. GG. Well, yeah. So the dsaqwe needs to rebuild his food base, or he hasn't do it yet. I like how, yeah, I think dsaqwe is expanding pretty smartly. He first builds defensive structures, you know, robotics, cannons, and then he makes the nexus. In case we didn't lose it and we didn't see it.
Alright, so eOnzErG. Let's see, he does have 2 mining bases still, but when the Protoss has more mining bases than you do, actually they're equal in bases right now, but yeah, it's really not looking good for him. Actually, High Templar drop killed, looks like 12 drones.
Yeah, I'm surprised this High Templar is still alive. eOnzErG is just like, oh fuck that shit, I'm not going to even bother. He's just going to attack. I think he's going in, and there's the storm from the dsaqwe. Oh no, the storm! Oh man, the storms. The dsaqwe is just on top of this storming. In the games we've seen, actually, every game he's managing to do the maximum amount of damage he can with his High Templars.
Yeah, eOnzErG is down 100 supply right now to the dsaqwe. He's just barely trying to hang on. He's gonna need to be extremely cost efficient. He's got only 1 defiler though, and I don't think he's anywhere near getting it back. All his hatcheries are still hatcheries, not lairs, and this High Templar is just chilling in the dsaqwe main base. Well, pretty much the dsaqwe main base now.
Then we see 3 arbiters in the main that are just chilling and waiting to Rico, or I don't know what the dsaqwe's plan is at this point. He can do whatever he wants. He has all the economy. He has all the map. Kind of. He's everywhere. He's in the main of eOnzErG with a good force, and I don't know what eOnzErG can do.
Yeah, eOnzErG's gonna try to break up this ramp here, but there are a bunch of storms still available, especially here coming from the side as well now. The entire army of eOnzErG is getting showered in storms.
Yeah.
And this is looking very troublesome.
And the dsaqwe doesn't even have the energy upgrade to the High Templars. So he's like -1 swarm on them.
But he still has loads of them.
And yeah. good storms going down. And he's making them immediately into Archons after they have no energy. And eOnzErG is desperately trying to go up the round, but I don't think he can at this point.
I think eOnzErG is just trying to find a way back into the game, and maybe he's going to try some kind of drop method. But I don't know if he really has a way to get back into this game. He's really far behind.
Yeah, I think dsaqwe just played this game like, you know, if this was a chess game, I think dsaqwe just 1 step ahead in each, you know, at each point of the game. So there's everything that eOnzErG tries to do at dsaqwe is just countered with beforehand.
Yeah, and let's see. dsaqwe, he is maxed out. He's got the robotic support bay as well. He's got a few Reapers defending his bottom right base, but I don't think eOnzErG has any ambitions of even attacking that at this point. He's just focused on the 6th location, trying to break it down. But with only
Rico going down on the tricolor base. Storm going on the links. Oh man, it's going to go down. Drones were massacred. There's just 2 lurkers that are not going to.
Yeah, in the meantime, he's trying to break up to the 6th location, but there's too much Protoss there. 59 supply against 190. This is only going to go one way, and it's not going to be eOnzErG.
Yeah, and yeah, at this point, it's just, you know, there's only 1 base mining, essentially for eOnzErG. And the dsaqwe is just going to probably now break into the natural. There's almost nothing. I think the dsaqwe doesn't even realize this. There's no lurkers, there's almost nothing. There's just 1 that's back off position, and he can totally go in with his army. He's almost maxed. And eOnzErG trying to desperately swarm and lurker the prop base, but the dsaqwe is defended this fairly well, and now he's going down with his arm to make sure that he doesn't lose his base.
Yeah, it looks like the cleanup army dsaqwe has arrived. He got his reinforcements back, and everything eOnzErG still had left is dying. He's up down to 16 drones, 12 links, 5 hiders, and 5 lurkers. GG is called!
eOnzErG realizes.
Yeah.
Good
and
game.
the first game will go to
really well played, and yeah, so we're up 1-0 for the dsaqwe in the finals.
Yeah.
So we're best of 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see what we're going to get next. Just waiting for what happens. Okay. I'm afraid we're going to, due to the time limit, we're going to skip the next 3 games. We're going to go straight into the final game.
Okay, so they managed to get to a final game. So
yeah.
We have okay, nice.
So it went to 2-2, and yeah, because it's the dsaqwe, every game is probably like 10 hours long. And we didn't have time for that today, unfortunately. I needed to leave at a certain time.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so
go on to the next one.
It's essentially now a best of 1. Let's say, put it that way.
So we're gonna go into game number 5 between eOnzErG and the dsaqwe.
Okay, pretty epic. And we're going to be on Polaris Rhapsody, a 2-player map, if I'm correct.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see who's going to take it.
Yeah, gonna go into the game right now.
Okay, so we see spawning in the bottom right position eOnzErG, the white Zerg, and we have the dsaqwe at the upper left as the yellow Protoss.
Mm-hmm. So, game number 5 on Polaris Rhapsody. What are you familiar with this map?
Yeah, I'm fairly familiar. I think it's Protoss' favorite if played right, because the Zerg can't have an easy third gas. And if Protoss plays it right, he can... I think the long game for Protoss is better here. As long as you don't do anything stupid, which I might do, but I'm sure the dsaqwe won't. He'll be able to be pretty confident in the long game.
Mm-hmm. Now there is the issue of the 2 geyser 4th base.
Yeah, exactly.
The corners, and if Zerg can secure that one, and they can force Protoss into taking the mineral only, it could be 3 bases against 3 bases, but Zerg will have 4 geysers and Protoss will have 2. We've actually experienced this before.
Yeah, but it's pretty hard for the Zerg to... I think Bakuryu showed us yesterday how to cope the the early aggression at one of those bases.
Yeah, he had it at the top right, yeah.
Yeah, but it's pretty hard. I mean, still, it's long. It's very surroundable kind of base, and if done right, it can die pretty easily to early aggression.
Mm-hmm.
So Zerg needs to be really on top of things when expanding there.
Mm-hmm. So eOnzErG gonna send this drone out a little bit to
He's going to hide it,
from
the probe. And the dsaqwe is going to have to go in to make sure it's not like the 9-2 or something. And eOnzErG is going to... Oh, the dsaqwe with a good reaction. He's going to... Oh, okay.
Oh, barely missed it. Wow.
Barely missed it, yeah. So, yeah, sneaky play from eOnzErG, but really well played. And we see a drone and actually just one egg of links and 2 drones. So eOnzErG is going to be more of economic build right now. He's going to make it more economic.
So the dsaqwe deciding to go for just 1 cannon this time instead of 2 before his Nexus, which I like. I think it's fine. He scouted also that there's only 2 links out for eOnzErG. He's going to try to deny the third base for eOn. It's going to be interesting to see if he's going to go for the close one or if he's going to go for the geyser. Looks like he's going to go for the geyser.
Yeah, eOnzErG is going to go for the 2 geysers, and the dsaqwe is going to block for a while until the links arrive there to help the drone, I guess. But I'm not sure. He might get it in time.
Is he going to get? Oh my god!
Man. Oh man!
Wow. That was some sick rallying by eOnzErG, because I'm pretty sure he sent it down intentionally to mess with the probe's AI.
Yeah. Pretty good play, and eOnzErG is joining up right now, and dsaqwe is standardly forge fast expanding with 2 cannons. A little bit, I think that's a little bit over protective, since he saw only 2 links, I think, so he could have skipped one of the cannons, but anyway, it's better safe than sorry, so eOnzErG is making his there. And dsaqwe is not making that still from his gateway. Now he starts making the first one. So I think dsaqwe is going to probably try again, open again with the early Z at +1 speed lag, and then transitioning into tech.
You know, I do think it's really cool that dsaqwe just always go for the 2 cannons, because it shows such like trust in his ability to macro and win long macro games. So in that sense, I do like the idea of, okay, as long as I'm going to be safe and get it to the late game, I should be able to win there, and I'll have a better chance of winning that way than accidentally losing to some kind of stupid all-in.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct, actually. Yeah, I like it too, and I'm confident in dsaqwe as well in his own game. So he showed us in the last game that he can be really dominant in long PvZ.
Yeah, and from what I read in the chat, dsaqwe also won the last 2 macro games, but lost to quick games.
Jesus, yeah, or yeah, quick games. Yeah, well, eOnzErG sometimes likes to do, you know, some kind of early speedy progression, or you know, hydro bursts, and having the 2 cannons is not the worst thing in the world. So it's just 150 minerals. It's not that huge of a deal.
Yeah. So yeah, Spire's going down. Gonna be a pretty standard build. I haven't seen second geyser yet, so I think we're just gonna see Scourge this time and no Miras by eOnzErG, I would imagine.
Yeah, and dsaqwe is not making his +1, so he's going to go for some kind of a tech build. Oh, you see the Templar archives now going down.
Is he gonna rush for Arbiters? That would be cool. Arbiter rush.
Yeah. Go please.
And then stasis the drones at the third base. It's destroyed the economy.
The 10-minute arbiter stasis rush. And the drones.
Please do it. It's the Artanis build now, so if anyone rushes out arbiters to stasis emitter lines, it's now the Artanis build. But 3 zealots are walking in right now.
Oh wow.
3 zealots are walking into a bar and they're attacking a second colony. And
they might even get eOnzErG doing a good job killing the drones, and he kills one of the second is going to fall down, but the second is almost
oh my
killed. No.
The zealot bugged out. He tried to get behind the sunken colony, but it didn't manage to. But he will be able to get the sunken, but the zealots will die without killing a single dragoon.
Oh, wow. And he didn't get even one drone in the process. So 3 zealots for 1 sunken. I can say that's a fair trade, but possibly worse for the Protoss at this point.
Yeah, so a few minutes coming out actually, surprisingly. The geyser was a bit late, but eOnzErG did get gas early enough to be able to afford a few meters.
Yeah, and that's dsaqwe is on top of things because he's making Corsairs. He hasn't stopped his Corsair production, and he's making +1 with the air upgrades.
Yeah, so Dark Templar's actually moving in here, and there's no... Oh, he just spawns an Overlord. Perfect timing by eOnzErG to get that Overlord. I'm not sure that was intentional or not, but if it was, that was beautiful.
Yeah. And the mules, he almost revealed them, but he's still trying to hide them to gather up more mules to really make something happen. But dsaqwe is now going in with his 4 Corsairs, and he's going to probably be greeted by the mules. I don't see Scourge. I see 4 Scourges in the natural, but they're pretty far away. So dsaqwe might actually do an Overlord or 2.
Yeah, 4 Corsairs will beat 4 Mitas, but dsaqwe doesn't realize how many Mitas there are exactly. They were stacked, so he's gonna take the safe route and just disengage, which is fair, to be honest.
Yeah, and he knows that if there's Mitas, there's going to be Scourge on the map, so he's going to be extra safe to save those. So precious
yeah. Because of course, although we can see that the Scourge are far away, he doesn't actually have map pack, as far as we know. As far as we know.
As far as we know, yeah. It's safe to put it that way. And eOnzErG is making more Sunken's at his bases to be protected in case of a random close attack that he doesn't see with his minis. And I think whoever wins the air battle is going to be in a huge advantage at this point.
So 8 Minas and 18 Scourge are out for eOnzErG, but if they're all clumped, they can easily get splashed down by the army of the dsaqwe. So it's going to need to be very good with his micro. I don't know if he's going to go into a Hydra switch from here. Evolution Chamber's not upgrading anything yet, and I don't see a Hydra then yet at all. So sticking to air.
Yeah, I think he's making +1 for the air carapace for the mills. So that's going to kind of counter the +1 for the Corsairs. That's already done actually. And we see that now eOnzErG is trying to go in, just poke at the main of the dsaqwe. The dsaqwe is well on top of this with his Corsairs. He knows that he can defend this really comfortably.
Yeah, so Storm is about to complete for the dsaqwe. He's got 2 High Templars and 9 Corsairs. He knows his opponent is going for mass air. So he is prepared for that with his Corsairs, but he is actually also getting Dragoon range for potential lurker switch to combat that. But there's no such intention yet from eOnzErG, as he's going to move in here with his Mutas and Scourge.
Actually, he's already planning on the Hydra switch, and he has +1 at the natural evolution chamber and also the Hydra den.
I missed the Hydra den. Where is it?
At the bottom left. And he's making.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I got it.
But he's going to try to kill all Corsairs in a good engagement. There's like how many? 10 Corsairs versus
10 Mutas and 22 Scourge.
Ooh, wow, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, but he does have Storm, so as long as he stays near the High Templars, he should be able to be okay.
Yeah, and the Dragoons too are going to be additional support for the Corsairs.
Yeah, and if the Scourge aren't properly flanked, the Corsairs will just focus fire them down and they'll die because of the splash damage very quickly.
Yeah, eOnzErG is trying to kind of spread them out. Bless your Tannins.
I muted myself for the stream this time, so this is you heard it.
Okay, that's good. And with now the eOnzErG is going to with the Scourge Minions.
Storm! Oh my god, the Scourge aren't doing anything! The Scourge are bugging out! What's going on?
He sniped the High Templars, almost all the High Templars went down. Oh my god, did that happen? And
the Scourge are all dying to the Corsairs.
Oh wow. 11 Corsairs, that's pretty good count. With the +1, they're just tearing apart in the Scourge. And the dsaqwe is moving towards the bottom left base, and we're going to see if eOnzErG manages to get enough Hydras and ground army to counter that.
He's got 31 Hydras right now against 11 Zealots, 9 Dragoons, and only 1 High Templar, so I think he's more than fine right now. dsaqwe needs to be careful not to overextend here. And
the snipes were pretty crucial. If the dsaqwe had those 3 High Templars, he would have been in a much better position to attack this. But here we go, he's going in. I think the engagement is going not really well for dsaqwe at this point, but he's managing actually to make pretty good headway, and the music is coming back to stamp the last remaining High Templar. Actually, the dsaqwe is managing to kill almost everything, from eOnzErG, apart from the drones.
Yeah, I think the biggest victory here, though, was killing all his Overlords. He killed like 10 Overlords or something, and it's going to impede eOnzErG's production enormously. He's going to have to produce so many Overlords.
Yeah, but he's lost all of his army, and the 2 Sunkens at the back were really well placed to defend this. And the reinforcing units from the natural of eOnzErG managed to clean and wipe the Protoss force out. So the dsaqwe doesn't have a third base still. He's just coming into those 2 bases. He needs more gateways, I think, to really be able to spend his money appropriately. But he's not going to try to expand to the mineral-only base.
Yeah, in the meantime, the dsaqwe is just trying to take out all the Overlords he possibly can, killing a ton of free Overlords, and this is so good for dsaqwe. Because there's so many minerals he needs to spend into more Overlord. But in the meantime, Overlord is splitting right now. Lots of Corsairs are dying to these Hydras. He's down to only 8 from the original 11. Actually, that's still a lot of them.
Yeah, and he's trying to expand actually to the top right base, but eOnzErG is going to deny that.
Yeah, and Dark Templar will be able to get some hider kills, but it's not going to matter too much in the long run. He's going to be able to snipe it here, going to head back, and yeah, dsaqwe is going to have to.
Actually, this High Templar has like 9 kills, so he's a top scout.
Oh, some Scourge trying to attack, but they bugged out and headed home.
The Corsairs are still killing overlords left and right.
Yeah.
They don't stop.
This is such a great investment for dsaqwe. He's doing so much damage with these Corsairs.
Yeah, I'm trying to count 7, 4, 11, 16. Oh man, it's like more than 20 overlords went down.
Well, some of them were Scourge as well.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Gonna get a few mutas here. Very nice by eOnzErG, actually trying to bait the Corsairs into staying around, trying to kill the mutas. And gets another Corsair for his trouble.
And look at this dsaqwe, he's gaining mineral only, but he's trying to, you know, already secure the fort base as well with the cannons. But he's starting with the cannons first and before, you know, putting down the Nexus.
I'm not sure this is dsaqwe though, he's only got 13 cannons and we're already 14 minutes into the game.
Give it time, he's going to add more.
Okay, there we go. He's got more cannons than the minutes in the game are. Okay, now we're good. So, of course, they're just gonna try and harass in the main base a little bit, see if they can find any overlords. None right here. But yeah, let's see if eOnzErG is gonna build some workers right now. Does dsaqwe? Yeah, he does have a robotics facility and the observatory, so he's completely ready for it.
Yeah, and eOnzErG just realizing that there's just too many cannons for the mutas, and he uses like almost all of them. And decides to retreat. And actually, eOnzErG is in a pretty good position. Looking at the supply count, he's pretty much close to the Protoss. So, dsaqwe, if he gets the fort base secured with 2 gas, he's going to be in a good position. But eOnzErG is not lagging behind. He's playing this well. He has a sufficient amount of units out on the map.
Yeah, but he does have an equal base count to dsaqwe if he lets his base live. And dsaqwe will make sure he does, but here we go, he's gonna try and move in here with his lurkers and his hiders this time.
Good storm again, and you know, the lurkers that burrowed first are going to get good. dsaqwe really throwing on top of this, I think, but here that's not a good engagement spot for him. He needs to retreat. The lurkers on the high ground are going to do massive damage to his army.
May I just say that I'm happy to see lurkers burrow this game?
Yes, that's a good point. eOnzErG probably lost like 20 or 30 lurkers. Well, the first game that we saw.
Yeah. So,
without burrowing.
Yeah, but anyway, 53 hiders out right now for eOnzErG, and although his army is actually about the same size as dsaqwe's, maybe even a little bit better since, you know, Zerg supplies are a bit lower. The base count is a problem, because dsaqwe will have 4 bases. It's going to have 4 geysers too, as long as the base stays up. So eOnzErG is going to need to prevent it, and is immediately going after that right now.
Yeah, he knows that. He's like, oh man, I must not allow the Protoss to have so much gas. He's going to make me make hard time for me. And now the engagement is going on, but I don't think he can do this with only hydras. There are not dsaqwe's on.
8 High Templars. That's a lot of storm.
Oh man, that's the Lancer X kind of built with a lot of you know, High Templars and Storm. But yeah, I think eOnzErG needs much more in this attack. He can't possibly take this base with just hydras.
Yeah, there's just too many High Templars in the army of dsaqwe's. Army is qualitatively too strong here for eOnzErG, and he can't filter. He doesn't have any surface area here. Perhaps a large open engagement he could win, but not here.
Yeah, exactly. And dsaqwe still doesn't make his energy upgrade for the High Templars. I'm just going to point that out on the stream. I'm sure he watches this game right now. dsaqwe, please make your energy upgrade from the High Templar archives, Protoss Templar archives, because it's pretty, you know, you're gonna have more storms and you're good with them, so.
So, what do you think eOnzErG should do here?
I think he's doing the right thing right now. He knows the first army was out of position, but the dsaqwe is already on.
The storms could be great. It's a good storm killing so many hiders right now.
Yeah,
another good storm killing so many lurkers. The hiders, they're trying to take out care of the observers so that the lurkers have free reign. But there's so many storms, I'm not sure it matters. Even if the observers go down, you could just keep carpet bombing these lurkers with storms.
Yeah, he has at least 3 more storms, or 4 or 5. I don't know. He has so much storms. He can clear the. He needs another observer out. So let's see if he's making it. Yeah, he's making 3 more. He has 3 additional high tempers at the natural, so he's pretty well defended. And we see that eOnzErG is trying to attack the top red base, but he gets denied with a couple of Zeds, and there are high tempers in position there as well.
Alright, so the hiders are moving in right now. He gets 1 high temper, is going to try and snipe another one, but no. Okay, he doesn't get it. The hiders are now moving back, and yeah, eOnzErG trying to find holes in the dsaqwe's defense, but can't really find it right now.
Yeah, eOnzErG is already on 5 tech. He just started his adrenal upgrade for the Zerglings, and he's committing to this attack at the natural, but I don't think he's worth it. I think the dsaqwe is going to storm everything down. Good storm's going down, and eOnzErG should realize that he can't possibly get into the main of the dsaqwe. He's defending this so well, and yeah, eOnzErG is meanwhile he's managed to get the base at the 3 o'clock position, but it's a little bit off placed at the hatchery, and there's no drones there to really mine anything out.
Yes, in the meantime, eOnzErG is preparing to switch into Ultralings, getting adrenal glands upgrades, getting carapace as well, while trying to deal some damage here. But another good storm going down for the dsaqwe, trying to hang in here as the main Protoss army is going to come back in.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
he's storming these hiders to that, and yeah, eOnzErG is just trying to kill one of the base of the dsaqwe. But 3 hiders are actually right now managing to deny the mining to the top red base, while the dsaqwe is killing the critical base.
Yeah, and these high tempers don't have the energy to storm the hydra, so it's going to be impeded in its mining for a little bit. But he should be able to storm them very quickly. Yeah,
he has 1 storm already. The hydras are a little bit spread out, so he's going to pull back his whole army to clean this up.
Yeah. So yeah, looks like dsaqwe is going to be able to clean up this tiny army here that eOnzErG still has left.
eOnzErG attacking natural again, but he's getting stormed.
Well, he doesn't have any storms left. All the high tempers are gone. They're morphing into Archons. But the hiders have free reign right now to attack the natural. But the zealot reinforcements will be able to take care of it for now. But there's more reinforcements for eOnzErG as well.
Oh wow! He actually might. dsaqwe needs to. He needs to return his main army to defend this, because eOnzErG is now making headway into his natural, and he might. If he manages to get up the ramp, he might deny. dsaqwe from making units from his gateways.
Before it's going to go down, the armor upgrade will be denied by eOnzErG, which could be big later on as the game progresses. The hiders are killing some more stuff, but there are now 4 high tempers out, but they don't have energy yet. There's another reaver out as well. But
oh wow!
Oh,
the crucial reaver from the dsaqwe. He's making reavers now from his rebel, and yeah, I would like to actually favor the dsaqwe at this point, because he has even bases with ZerG. He has the gas to supply his heavy gas units, and eOnzErG is not being able to make anything happen with him. He hasn't managed to kill the bases. The traits were not very good for him, so we shall see.
Yeah, but the dsaqwe doesn't have. He's not mining either for geysers right now in the top right. Okay, he just started his mine in the top left, and it's going to mine from the bottom right. Okay, because that was a little bit weird. Because Protoss, obviously, you can never have too much gas. You want to make as many Archons and High Templars and all that stuff as you possibly can.
Yeah, eOnzErG trying to trying to expand at the 9 o'clock position, while the dsaqwe is taking 30 o'clock, and he's defending this with his whole army actually. But he has a sufficient amount of units to defend back home. He's not letting eOnzErG to backstab him.
There's so many storms here, and reavers and archers, so much splash damage for the dsaqwe possible here. The hiders and links trying to move in, but I think they're just going to end up in a meat grinder.
Oh man, huge storms going down the Zerg force.
Yeah, he's just falling into a ramp, and this is really not good without any kind of splash. No lurkers in this army right now. This is not a very good attack by eOnzErG.
Yeah, and the dsaqwe, if he manages to, he has already a robot at the critical base, and he's going to have a reaver probably out before eOnzErG could even realize that he's taking it. And the dsaqwe is going to possibly deny the 9 o'clock base from eOnzErG that he needs so desperately right now. But the dsaqwe decides to just go to the bottom base, which is actually fairly unprotected as well. And as long as he can hold his main, he's going to be fine because he has a huge force on the map, and he can kill additional bases.
Yeah.
So now he's moving up eOnzErG realized that he can't defend the 9 o'clock base, so he's going to just cancel.
Yeah, and the dsaqwe could have taken down the bottom left base, but he actually elected not to. And to be honest, it's not really that important right now either, because both the guys that have depleted, the minerals are almost gone as well. So it's not going to be a very important point. So denying that 9 o'clock location was actually more important, even though it just started.
Yeah, I think defending this critical base is going to be crucial to win the game. And he realized this, and he's going to move with his army to defend this with his whole army. Good storms again going down with High Templar and the Reaver already up with Scarabs. And eOnzErG is trying to go there and snipe it, but he's still going to be able to, and the Reaver goes down, but another final Scarab killing almost all the fighters. Yeah. And the army coming back.
Yeah, but eOnzErG is in quite a bit of a pickle right now. His main's mined out, his natural's almost mined out, his third base is almost mined out, and his fourth base is basically mined out. He doesn't have any income right now, and if the dsaqwe stays alive for the upcoming time, and if he keeps that third base, the free location alive, then eOnzErG is just going to starve. Yeah,
and that's what the dsaqwe's plan is, I think, right now. And he's going to just defend and starve eOnzErG out. And eOnzErG has to make something drastically to win this game right now. He needs another base, as soon as he can. And I'm not sure if he can make anything happen with all the bases. They're really well defended. There's High Templars. The army is pretty large and strong from the dsaqwe.
Storms!
Good storms again, and one observer managed to hit another good storm. Managing to snipe all the lurkers for eOnzErG there, and eOnzErG trying to move with some links to the critical base, but there's already 2 rivers out and the High Templar. eOnzErG can't possibly just go there with only links.
Yeah, he's trying to fight some damage, but he really can't. He's got a lot of drones long distance mining now, which really shows the desperation situation that eOnzErG is in. Sending a bunch of links to the already mined out third base is not going to do him much good. Links are being sent back now, but they're just filtering into yet another meat grinder, as the dsaqwe is just everywhere.
Yeah, and I think dsaqwe actually this game managed to keep good upgrades with his army. He made the +3 weapons upgrade fairly early, and eOnzErG is still lagging behind a bit on the upgrades, I think. The Zerglings are just 1-2 and the Hydras are 2-2, but yeah.
Oh, wow, eOnzErG just types out GG is called!
Yeah, eOnzErG goes GG, and this dsaqwe is the new champion. Wow.
Yeah.
I think that's the second Protoss that he's won.
Yeah, next to Gem 5. So, yeah, congratulations to the dsaqwe taking down a very scary opponent in eOnzErG. eOnzErG also won 1 TLC, I believe, in the finals against True Touch earlier. So yeah, the dsaqwe now also the holder of a TLC title.
Yeah, congratulations to the dsaqwe, really well played. Really strong, long game, PvC. And props to both players for the entertaining games. We couldn't see all of them, but I really enjoyed the first and the fifth game.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you, Wallace, for joining me again on this cast and denying yourself a date, because we all know that you just give everything to StarCraft.
Yeah,
so,
I'm doing it for the foreign war community.
Yeah. And thank you also to Apocalypse and Big Fan and Stratos and everyone else in the Team Liquid staff to make these things possible. So
Yeah, thank you to all the guys. These cups are really awesome, despite all the scam issue.
Yeah, and thank you also to Russ Brain, of course, for sponsoring the.
Yeah, big props to Russ Brain for sponsoring all these tournaments.
Yeah. So with that, we shall leave you, and thank you for watching, and see you again next week.
Yeah, GG's guys.
GG's.
Okay, Lex. It was nice casting with you. If you're still hearing me. Oh, we're on. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.